This is home. Star City News starts right now.
Good evening and happy Monday. I'm Harriet Wallace. Well, it's the first full week of December and holiday shopping is without question in full swing. But how much are shoppers prepared to spend this year? Star City's Emily Slater set out for answers.
It's the most wonderful and oftentimes most expensive time of year.
Record spending is expected this holiday season. Gifts alone will run around $620 in spending per capita, according to research from the National Retail Federation. Avery is 3 years old. We caught up with her at the West Lafayette Wellness Center before she went to see Santa with her grandmother. She knows exactly what she wants to see under the tree this year.
Furby.
And she's pretty confident she knows how much it will cost Mom and Dad.
$3.
A Furby toy costs about $50 this holiday season. We also caught up with 2-year-old Camilla and her mom across the playground. She's got her list and she has checked it twice.
A squishy ball and a little shopping cart.
Her mom, Teresa De Victoria, says Grandma and Grandpa do a lot of holiday shopping for the kids, which keeps their spending low.
We actually don't spend that much. Maybe per child, maybe $50 per child.
Camilla wasn't far off.
$40.
$40? That's a good guess. That was impressive.
Whatever your budget, wishing everyone a happy holiday. Emily Slater, Star City News, West Lafayette.
90 local kids are much warmer after this year's Shop with a Firefighter. The Lafayette Fire Department has taken kids shopping for coats, hats, gloves, and even a few toys for nearly 40 years. And this Saturday was one of their biggest turnouts. This year, Santa and Mrs. Claus joined in on the shopping. West Lafayette Mayor John Dennis nearly done with his final term, but his mark on the city will continue well after his last day in office. The West Lafayette Wellness Center will be renamed to the John Dennis Wellness Center, honoring his commitment to health and wellness. West Lafayette City Council voted on the change at last week's meeting. The Parks and Recreation Department says folks can expect to see a new sign out front in the next 2 weeks and a monument to the outgoing mayor by the end of the year. Due to a mysterious respiratory illness killing dogs across the country, Lafayette's Almost Home Humane Society has canceled its annual holiday photos. For the animals' safety, the Almost Home Humane Society will not be doing pet holiday photos. In place of pictures, the shelter will give a giving tree at its Lafayette location. Frightening news here, a killer on the loose in Indianapolis after a man was found shot to death in his car. Indiana State Police say 52-year-old Luis Martinez of Noblesville was found in his car yesterday, stopped at the top of an I-65 ramp at Martin Luther King Boulevard. Bullet holes were also found on the passenger side of his gray Nissan van. This happened between 1:30 and 2 in the afternoon, and detectives are asking anyone who may have seen anything to reach out. Drivers, listen up. A road closure is starting tomorrow in Cass County. Transportation officials will be closing State Road 25 between Ottawa Street and 6th Street. The closure is happening to allow sewer work to be completed. That stretch of road won't reopen until late May. And the wait is almost over. A portion of Concord Road is set to reopen this Friday. The road between Marcasite Boulevard and Promenade Parkway has been closed since the beginning of September due to construction. Crews were seen out today working hard to finish the project. And in Brookston, transportation officials want to hear your thoughts about a proposed pavement replacement project. The project would include new pavement, markings, curbs, and gutters along State Road 18 and State Road 43. A public hearing is being held at 5 o'clock December 13th at the Frontier Elementary School cafeteria. As the end of the year approaches, local car dealerships are looking to clean out inventory, making room for new models. So Star City's Hannah Grace took a look at the local deals to see if now's the time for you to buy. Hannah?
Well, we are almost a week into December. It's unbelievable, I know it. But December has been the top-selling month for cars, trucks, and SUVs for the past 4 years, according to a report by the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis. And here at Bob Rorman Toyota in Lafayette, they say now is a great time to come get a car.
We actually have inventory on the ground to sell. This is a major first for the last basically 3 years, I would say.
You will probably start seeing more commercials for car deals now that December is officially underway. Most dealerships have offers for new and used cars.
They will advertise special incentives, special rates, and their end of the year push to get as many vehicles and customers into our dealership and vehicles on the road.
There's also some fun to be had at the Arctic Blast sales event.
If you buy a new or used vehicle, you get a chance to throw a ball at your sales associate, which is sitting right above this really cold dunk tank. You get a chance to throw a ball at them and possibly get $500 off your vehicle.
If you think your car is on the fritz and you might need a new one soon, here are some signs to look out for.
If you're feeling like your tires are low, if you're seeing any funny lights, if you're hearing any weird sounds, that's also a good time to bring your vehicle in for service as well.
If you're thinking about buying a new or used car, December might be the month for you. Hannah Grace, Star City News, Lafayette.
As the temperatures drop here in Indiana, the appeal of traveling south heats up. It's a popular time to book some travel in Star City's Marguerite and Cardone as locals where they plan to head for a winter getaway. Marguerite.
Technically, winter doesn't start for another few weeks, but these cooler temperatures are making people think of places warm and sunny.
I am Mexican. My ancestors liked the desert, and to remove me from my desert into a snowy plot is much like taking a cactus and putting it in snow. I don't like it.
California native Elizabeth Carrillo is looking forward to traveling back home for the holidays.
My family is also extremely large, and we hold like a giant Christmas Eve party. So there's maybe about 100 Carrillos gathered in a house to celebrate Christmas Eve.
Before Elizabeth has a chance to get away for the winter, her family will be coming in to celebrate her graduation.
They'll be flying in on different days, as well as I'm literally driving back and forth from Indianapolis to Lafayette 3 days in a row.
She says that making travel arrangements has been challenging.
Hotels are so expensive because obviously it's graduation weekend.
Elizabeth hopes that her family is ready for the cooler temperatures.
My mother actually is not. She's terrified of the snow. And she literally bought snow boots last year.
For those looking to get away this winter, travel experts recommend booking a minimum of 20 days in advance. Marguerite and Cardone, Star City News, Lafayette.
We'll have a look at your forecast for the week after the break. Plus,
while the holidays are supposed to be merry and bright, they can also be filled with stress. I'm Anita Vogel with a look at what psychology experts say you can do to get in the holiday spirit. That's coming right up.